Welcome back, family. Before we get into today's story, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you'll always be in the know when we post. Today's script is a story that hits close to home for many of us, so stick around until the end because the twist is something you won't see coming. In this life, they say blood is thicker than water, but for me, Esther was more than a friend. We grew up in the same neighborhood, shared snacks in secondary school, and even did our youth service in the same state. We were like twins. When Esther got her job at the bank, I was the one who helped her iron her shirts every morning. When she bought her first designer bag, I celebrated like it was mine. I truly believed we were walking the same path. But there is a bitter truth many of us learn too late. Your best friend isn't actually happy for your success. And here is the exact moment they'll prove it. For years, Esther was the big girl. She had the steady salary, the car, and the respect. I was the one struggling to build my catering business, spending my days in a hot kitchen and my nights counting small change. She loved it. She would give me her fairly used clothes and say, "Don't worry, Tina, God will provide for you too." Then, things changed. I landed a massive contract to provide packed lunches for a multinational oil company. It wasn't just a one-time job. It was a 3-year deal. Suddenly, the small caterer was making more in a month than Esther made in half a year. I was so excited when I called her. "Esther!" The oil company signed the contract. I just received the first mobilization fee. I can finally rent that big shop in the city. There was a long silence. I thought the network had cut. Then she spoke with a voice that sounded like she was swallowing bitter cola. "Oh, that's good," she said. "But be careful. Those big companies like to use people and dump them. Don't go and spend the money yet. They might even cancel it tomorrow." I ignored the bad vibes. To celebrate, I took Esther to one of those fancy restaurants on the island. I paid for everything. I wanted us to enjoy the fruit of my labor together. But the whole night, Esther was cold. If I talked about my plans for the new shop, she would change the subject to talk about how expensive fuel has become. The exact moment she proved herself was when I dropped her off at home. I had just bought a clean, foreign-used car to help with my deliveries. As she got out, she didn't say congratulations. She looked at the car and said, "Esther, I hope you didn't use all your profit for this. People who show off early usually end up back on the street." She didn't even wait for me to reply before she walked away. A week later, my contract was suddenly under review. The manager at the oil company called me, sounding confused. He said they received an anonymous tip that I was using expired ingredients and unhygienic water to save money. This was a lie. My kitchen was spotless. I knew someone was trying to pull me down. Then, I remembered the security camera I installed in my kitchen after one of my staff members was suspected of stealing sugar. I checked the footage from the night. There she was. My sister. She was in my kitchen at 2 a.m., taking photos of old, discarded, vegetable crates in the trash bin and making them look like the ones I was currently using. She was the one who sent the email. My sister. I didn't confront her with drama. I didn't go to her house to fight. I simply sent the video clip of her in my kitchen to her WhatsApp. Underneath, I wrote, "I hope you find the peace you are looking for." She didn't reply. She blocked me instantly. She couldn't stand to see me win, so she tried to burn the whole house down. Success doesn't change people. It unmasks them. Watch your back, because the person laughing the loudest with you might be the one praying for your fall. Thank you for watching. That story was heavy, but it's the reality of the world we live in. Have you ever experienced eye-red or jealousy from someone you trusted? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time, stay wise and stay blessed.